Hello my friends, are you frustrated? Are you disheartened because of, yes, it has been confirmed, the Chanel price increases? Let's jump into it and see what we're going to do about it. Hi everybody, yes, and welcome back. Well, we all knew it was going to happen. We were told, we were rumoured, everything else. We were warned, and now I'm going to help you in telling you what I think we as a team here should do about it. If you hear a little noise outside, there are gardeners outside and work being done on someone else's house, so I do apologise for that. I hope it's not too annoying, but I wanted to get this timely video out so we could all have a chat and be frustrated and disheartened and everything else together. But it's what we're going to do about it is going to make a difference. Okay, so stick around. Now, before I jump in, of course, I want to do my fragrance of the day, and I am wearing, because I'm in a warm and a spicy mood today, so I'm wearing my very sexy Les Sables Rose by Louis Vuitton. I'm in a great mood. It's Friday and I am hanging out for the weekend, so very happy about all of that. Anyway, Sable Rose by Louis Vuitton. As you know, I've told you about this beauty before. She is a warm, spicy fragrance. Rose, oud, ambergris, saffron and black pepper in this beauty, and she is gorgeous. If you're going out of an evening or you're just feeling that little bit spicy, go for that one. So I want to give my shout out today to Kim Hoang. Hi Kim, how are you? You've been commenting loads down below, so thank you very, very much for that. Mwah! Big kiss for you. And for anybody else, please subscribe, because I know lots of you are watching and haven't subscribed yet. Hit the bell down there, hit the like, share and comment. I love interacting with all of you. Now, without further ado, what are we going to do about this Chanel price increase? Yes, it's confirmed. I'm not going to go through everything because I know there's been videos put out there already. I know you guys are probably bored of it already, so I want to give you a different perspective. I want to talk about why maybe Chanel are doing this, what we can do to plan for future price increases, and we'll go through some of the prices also. Now, first of all, why are Chanel doing this at the end of the day? Well, I think there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, it's always going to be a business reason. At the end of the day, they are a business, they are opportunistic, they are looking at the economy and what has happened over the last couple of years, and they're saying to themselves, okay, let's be ahead of the curve here. You know, they want to hedge their bets and see what's going on in the economy. Inflation is rising, all that kind of stuff. They're very, very smart. That's why they are where they are in the world. So they are protecting their brand image also. And for Chanel, we all know they're premium, they're prestigious, they're exclusive, elitism they could nearly be, you know, accused of. So we all want a little bit of that. They know that. They want to keep their brand at the top where not everybody can afford it. Not everybody can obtain a Chanel bag. So therefore, they need to increase their prices. Are they trying to be like Hermes? Maybe a little bit. Maybe they're just want to increase their prices so that because of social media and social influences, their bags have become a lot more popular, but they don't want them to become common. So this is one of their strategies. So they know that us lovers of their brand, whether it be from their heritage, their story, because we love Gabrielle Chanel, because we love the whole lot, they know we're going to continue buying no matter how much they put up the prices. Now, I also want to include in this video a fabulous chart that I came across when I was doing my research for this video from fashionlaw.com. I'm going to pop that in, and it is a graph to show you, ladies and gents, that this is all relative. This will show you the price increases and how much a Chanel bag was in 1990 and how it rose and how it keeps rising to how much it is today in 2021, July 2021. But if you got the value, and it's all about value and worth and enjoyment and beauty, and if you're getting enjoyment out of it every single day and you love the bag, what difference does it make? You can pass it on to somebody else. So that is one of my strategies I would say to you to keep in mind when you're thinking about buying Chanel. The economy in general over the last couple of years, obviously with, you know, what's been going on. People were furloughed, they were working from home, and a lot of people were getting government aid. So that money, basically the government were printing money, and anytime the government prints money, it's not real money, it's fake money. So there's all this money circulating around the economy, and therefore inflation is going to happen at some point without a shadow of a doubt. And therefore I think Chanel, obviously they know what's going on. They have the best accountants and best business advisors and best financial advisors. So they're hedging their bets against this happening in the next couple of years. They're rising their prices and they're basically keeping up with the inflation. But actually, they're way ahead of inflation. Their prices are so out there. The third point being the manufacturing. Obviously, it has been so difficult over the last 2 years with people staying at home. Manufacturing plants were closed down, labour, the supply chain was affected, the production chain was affected, the materials, it was all affected. So obviously manufacturing was down, so their profits were probably down a little bit, and hence they keep putting up, you know, to recuperate some of the money that they lost. So I think this is definitely another reason they are being strategic in their pricing. There's always a reason. They don't just put them up for the hell of it. And getting on to that, the US, God love ye, has been hit so hard and so bad. $1,000 pretty much for a small Chanel classic flap is the increase. $1,000 increase. Absolutely crazy. I know the UK prices weren't hit as badly, and I'm going to put up the UK chart and I will put up the US chart so you can have a read and you can screenshot it. I'm not going to go through everything. I'll go through some US prices here today, and I will put the two charts on screen so you can have a look for yourself, so that you're not here too long going, yeah, we know this already, Viv. All right. Now, what are we going to do about it? Well, as I said, the thing I would say to you is, first of all, ladies and gents, we know this is going to happen. They have trained us this way. They know that we know that in another year, next year, there's going to be 2 more. It used to be 1 every maybe 2 years. Now it's 2 every year. God knows, maybe it'll end up being 3 a year. I don't know. But what I do know, and I really feel for anybody out there that is, I've done it myself. You're saving your money and saving your money and saving your money. Next minute, a price increase. But what I will say to you is, you know, if you can't beat them, join them, okay? So basically, if you are saving your dollars and your euros and your sterling and you're working so hard, which we all do, be a little bit more strategic and know, just know and prepare. Preparation is key, as they say. If you don't prepare to fail, no, if you don't fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Isn't that it? Save an extra little bit, an extra $300 or $400, knowing that by the time you have this money together, or $500, whatever it may be, that you have that money ready to go, because you're like, okay, I'm ahead of the game here. They're definitely going to keep putting them up. Or else maybe you've just thought to yourself, no, this is ridiculous. I'm out of here. It's only stuff at the end of the day. It's only material things at the end of the day. As I said in my other videos, you know, it's not experiences and memories and houses and all the important stuff in life. If it gives you pleasure, that's everything. But at the end of the day, it's just stuff. So do not get in debt for it, which I keep saying, and do not, you know, put yourself in hardship or anything like that for a handbag. The second thing is, maybe you want to jump on the pre-loved market. Maybe we are sick of the astronomical retail prices and you might find a good deal on the pre-loved market. Now, the other side of that is, to be honest with you, on the pre-loved market, some of the bags, like for example, the unicorns, as they say, or the really highly sought after ones, are ridiculous prices on the retail market, like this beauty. As you know, she is the 21p in the caramel, and I got her from a private seller, so I just paid slightly above retail. But now these are selling. There's a mini rectangle on Vestia Collective, this exact one, but in the mini rectangle shape, for none other than, just you wait now, just you wait, because you want to maybe sit down, you know, just sit down just in case. Yeah, €9,800 for this beauty in the mini rectangle, which was, I think, €4,000 new. Yeah, more than double. That's what they're doing. They're upping the price. Don't ever do that. Don't ever wait for them to come down. Don't, you know, give them the satisfaction of paying that double amount. It's absolutely crazy. If you're buying on the second-hand market, as you know, I bought this one. It's vintage. It's a beauty. This one was, how much was this one I paid for it? €2,500, I think I paid for it. It was from a Japanese seller, I should say. And she's a beauty. I just love this. But just to say that because she's vintage, that's obviously why I got her for a little less, and she's a few marks here and there, but I absolutely love this bag. And she's in size small. I don't have a medium size. I don't really know if I feel the need or want for a medium classic bag. Would I use it? I'm not too sure. I love my minis and all of that. So just be very careful. You need to have patience if you're going to shop on the pre-loved market. The other thing I would say, It annoys me and it doesn't annoy me because I actually accept that it's just part of life. It's like that with houses. If you bought a house 25 years ago, 30 years ago, it would have been much cheaper. If you bought anything 25 years ago, it would have been much cheaper. So what's dear today is cheap tomorrow. Keep that in mind. But what it does do is it makes you more, I feel anyway, it definitely makes me more selective. That I don't feel we need to have 15, 20 of the same handbag. You may just say to yourself, well, yeah, I'll cut down on, curate my collection, narrow it down a little bit, sell these 2 bags over here to pay for this bag over here. That's what a lot of us here do in this community, you know, in the luxury community. If a bag isn't working out anymore, sitting on the shelf, well, maybe I'll let that go and I will buy this bag over here, sell 2 or 3 bags to pay for the other one. So that way it kind of keeps them flowing and moving and keeps the money flowing as well, and you're not using all your extra cash. So and be smart then with your investments in the bags that you do choose. That you might say, well, if I just buy bags I love, I do too. But I also buy bags that at least are going to hold their value because I just don't want to throw my money away, to be honest with you. And that's being very, very honest. In saying that, one bag that did not go up and wasn't touched is this beauty. But sure, look, don't we know it's only a matter of time before she is? So this one stayed at the same price, and as far as I know, the trendy is $5,600. So she wasn't touched, the cocoa handle wasn't touched, some SLGs weren't touched. Just in case you didn't see other videos, I'm going to go through a couple here. We're going to start with the wok. The Chanel wok was a $2,650 and has now gone up to $2,950. So a lot of people were kind of surprised with that, even though I don't think that one had been increased for a while. I may be wrong on that one, but now anyway it's $2,950. The boy wok was $2,700, now is $3,000. The small classic flap, which I have here, oh my god, are you ready? I hope you're still sitting down. Maybe at this point you're, you know, have a stiff drink in front of you. I don't blame you. So this beauty was $6,200 and is now $7,100. So an increase of $900. Like astronomical for the small, but it is what it is. The medium of this was $6,800, is now $7,800. And then the jumbo that I have here behind me that I just love, don't use very often, but I love her, was $7,400 and now is $8,500. Now that is in dollars. I mean, they are coming up on Hermes prices at this point. So now we're moving on to the reissue. The reissue mini, the 244, went from $4,000 up to $4,400. The medium, 225, $6,800 to $7,800. The large, $8,000 to $9,100, no less. Then we'll move on to the small boy, $4,900 to $5,400, and the old medium boy, $5,300 to $5,900. The square mini went from $3,800 to $4,200, and the mini rectangular flap went from $4,000 to $4,400. And the one of this, which I think is beautiful as well, the top handle mini flap went from $4,300 to $4,800. Are we still alive? Okay, the Chanel 19 also went up, but I think a lot of us would have known that as well. This little beauty went in the small, we call this the small, and it went from $5,100 to $5,700, and the large version of this went from $5,700 to €6,300. So some big increases there. I'm so glad I got my hands on this one when I did, but as I said, it's all relative, it's all subjective to what you can afford at the time. Now the Gabrielle Hobo also the small went from $4,400 to $5,000, and the large went from $4,700 to $5,400. The Business Affinity went from $4,100 to $4,400. So I hope that was helpful for you. Now what I wanted to say also is that, you know, we all have to have our boundaries. We all have to have our priorities. Try not to get caught up in the game because it is a big game. I know people have extenuating circumstances where, you know, you may not be able to get access to a store, you may not be able to buy a handbag online, you may not have pre-buyer's history, and basically you might need a payment plan, which I know the likes of Fashion File do, some of the private sellers do, and that may be your reason for going that route and not retail. Just take all your circumstances into consideration and make the best possible decision for you. But I hope particularly those 3 points helped you out into plan for future price increases so that we're not all going to just completely melt the next time we hear some news like this. And so I hope this was helpful. It was a quick video I wanted to put together for you because it's a timely video and I want to be helpful, and I hope that was. Any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment and share, and in the meantime, be kind, be safe, be compassionate. Love you lots. Mind yourself. Mwah!